We're here with Randall Hopkins and Steve Lessard of Corvus Cellars, and if you guys want to just give us the quick little background, yeah, how you guys got formed and why, and.
Just started being a wine lover kind of guy in college. Lived over in Vienna, Austria for a little bit. Experimented with some European wines. Came back and just the love kind of continued. Curiosity more than anything. '96 wine tasting with some friends over at Red Mountain. Walked into Hedges family estate and had a lot of questions. And they looked at me and they said, "We don't know the answers to your questions. Let me get the winemaker." And out comes this guy, and exclaims, "Who's the guy with all the questions?" Which was me. And then I think like 4 hours later, after barrel tasting for 4 hours, I don't know, we just kind of hit it off and decided that I'd come over and start helping with harvest and cellar work and events that the Hedges had, like the bottle your own events and stuff like that. I did that for a number of years. And then Steve made the move out to Whitman Cellars, and we decided 2004-ish was the time that we wanted to start doing our own thing. We started with about 90 cases or so, Red Mountain Cab, and we've kind of grown ever since.
Cool.
Now we're here, 2 years in this facility in Walla Walla, up the port of Walla Walla, up at the airport. We do about 1,200 cases now.
I worked my first harvest in 1985 in California. I'm a California trained winemaker. In the Central Coast through college, I worked for a number of wineries through the late 80s and into the 90s. Upon graduation from college, I hung on my surfboard and moved to Sonoma Valley and worked for a winery called Hacienda for a year. And before they sold out, I made the switch and moved over to Napa Valley and worked 5 years for 4 years for Stag's Wine Cellars. It was a good time to be there. I worked with some real talent and was opportune to meet some very big industry people and really expand my knowledge on blends and California winemaking. Some years later, I was flipping through Wine Country Classifieds, and I saw a job up in Washington. A guy I knew offering an assistant winemaker job, and I took the position. A guy I knew from Sonoma, and that was at Hedges. And it was the one. He 6 months after I moved up here, he went back to Sonoma, and I stayed on as winemaker till 2001 at Hedges before coming to Walla Walla. So my move to Whitman to Hedges was, my family originally was from Washington.
Okay.
So it's kind of like I made a full circle. To get out of that Napa environment into an area that's more of, the Wild West again, where it's a lot harder to, you don't just get on the phone and order a 2-inch valve and have it delivered that afternoon.
Yeah.
It takes 4 days to get it because there were no suppliers back then. There was really 20 some odd wineries, and it was a little more, like I said, the Wild West. And, but the vineyard sites and the people that were here doing things were doing things right. It was full steam.
Yeah.
Really fortunate to make some powerhouse wines for Hedges. Really incorporate more of the Bordeaux blending, some of my California winemaking techniques into Northwest style wines. And that's been fun.
Most of our program is really focused on Red Mountain, and I think that has a lot to do with the fact that we're big fans of it. We love Red Mountain fruit. And, we started Corvus really with the focus on Red Mountain. So I think the Walla Walla piece is the fact that Steve was living here, and now we live here, and it's a wonderful community. It's obviously a very wine-centric community and brings a lot of people in. We love the relationships that we have here with the community, with the other wineries and other winemakers. So it's kind of the best of both worlds in many aspects, because we've got such a great community here, and the culinary scene is just fantastic. And we've got
except for the pizza.
Yeah, don't get me started. But I think our hearts still really, in many ways, are all about Red Mountain. And obviously, by having a vineyard there and focusing on growing there, I think the long-term plan is to probably have a facility there while maintaining a presence in Walla Walla.
Okay.
I think that's we'll see. Never say never, and we'll see what the future brings. But that's kind of what our immediate plans are.
For somebody that is not familiar with Corvus and is maybe tuning into this video for the first time, what is maybe just something real quickly that you would love them to be able to walk away with about what Corvus is all about?
Well, I'll say something and then I'll have Steve chime in. But I think the thing that brings me the most joy is really getting to use the winery as a facility to meet people, but also to broaden their perspectives on things. We get a lot of people in Walla Walla that go to a lot of the well-known wineries, which is fantastic, and there's some awesome ones here. But what's really cool is when people come into our winery and they try our wines and they say, wow, I love them all. They were all different. They're all very well balanced. So that's really what keeps me going. And I very much love the wine community here as well. So I'm not one of these guys that gets tired of people. I'm a true extrovert, so I really enjoy that. And when we get people that come here from all across the country, or even the world, and they, anywhere from novice wine drinkers to very astute wine drinkers, and they happen to stumble upon us, or they happen to get referred to us by another winery. It's been fantastic to be able to kind of show them what we're capable of doing here with fantastic fruit and good winemaking techniques.
Cool.
For me, it's not so much about the high you can getting out there and seeing who can jump the highest. It's to me, wine's a living entity, and what you put in the bottle speaks for itself and speaks for me. I like to think that.
I almost think it's like cooking in a way, because I think when you make wine with love or you make food with love, it comes through in the bottle. It comes through on the plate. There's.
Yeah, I think as yin and yang, as you called it, that we are. I think the common bond here is one. We've got a really strong friendship of 16 years, and we also have very similar palates. We'll drink wine together, and we'll both be able to kind of say what we like and what we don't like, or call out something that was done very well or not so well.
Right.
So it's that one common bond that I think we have in many different ways to be able to talk about wine. Yeah.
Well, I can easily answer that question for you. Best vintage ever.
Which one? 11?
It doesn't matter.
Whichever one you want, really. It's the best vintage by far.
Well,
10, 11, 12.
That's kind of the kind of the running joke. Is
Got it.
Every year is the best year ever. You just tasted through some of the 2010s, and
Yeah.
I'm blown away by them. So I think what you're referring to is that these kind of cooler climate years are kind of what separates sometimes the really experienced winemakers and the not so experienced winemakers. And you have to, I guess, experiment with that to see if that's really the truth. But I'm very impressed with the 10s and 11s and even the 12s. Everything is very subjective, of course, but like this barrel sample here of the 2010 Cabernet Low blend called Ruckus, I'm in love with it. So,
Well, and that's part of what makes wine fun, right? Is the vintage, that they're not all the same.
yeah, absolutely. That's we've been doing a single varietal cab for Red Mountain, same vineyard since we started with our first 2005 release. And what's great is we've poured them side by side, and they're different. They have some common elements. That great minerality that you get from Red Mountain. The wines we like to think are very well balanced, but as far as the fruit goes, you can have a 2007 year that was a little bit more fruit forward versus like the 2008. So 2009, again, that kind of comes back. The 2010s are, even though it was a little bit cooler, I think the wines are really great structure, really nice fruit. We both kind of like that in our wines.
Good acids.
Yeah, good acids. Everything's kind of clicking there. So
Yeah.
The cooler growing season retained acidities, and you had to kind of work with that. But that also helps excel some of the other characters in the wine. I think the last couple of years are very good years. They're a little bit, they'll test you a little bit, but it's all there, and what I think is more of what the Northwest is all about in terms of making wines red wines that can be balanced and age-worthy.
Yeah.
Age-worthy.
Yeah. Not quite as in your face. Yeah. Well, cool. And people can find you on the web?
Yeah, CorvusCellars.com.
And you have a wine club?
Yeah, we have a wine club called Blackbird Wine Club.
Okay.
You can sign up online. You can give us a call.
What do they get? What do they get as being a club member?
What do they get? Tell us what they get. They get good wine. They
Yeah.
get wine shipped to them twice a year. We have events kind of throughout the year, so they get invited to those. There's obviously the no tasting fees and things like that for them and their friends when they come out to visit us. You know, the wine club is all about kind of developing an extended family, and that's the way we think about it. So we would prefer to have people that want to be involved, that want to show up, and that want to come and visit. We like that.
Yeah.
So it's we make it really kind of a low commitment, so it's not one of these things. If they want to order more, they can order more. They get discounts and stuff like that. So
Cool.
yeah, it's
We do some very limited bottlings too. We'd like to be able to provide those to our wine club members first priority.
Yeah.
they get the wine releases first and all that too.
Yeah, 40 cases doesn't last very long.
No.
So as you saw last year with the really limited stuff.
Yep. It's a nice problem to have.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, thank you, gentlemen. It's been fun watching you guys
Did you
grow.
ask any really hard questions?
No, I'm easy.
Any zingers? Come on. Tell us something you've never told me before.
There you go. Okay, one question. Which winemaker in Washington State is your personal favorite stylistically? That you think is just consistent year after year? Well, I mean, either one.
I have my answer.
Stylistically, I gotta start drinking Washington wine.
More Washington wine. We've been drinking some Spanish wine.
That's good though. You got to mix up the palate.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot. That's a hard question.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great winemakers in this state, no doubt about it.
The one that was here making a mark when I came up here in '96 and is continuing to do so. Through style, I've always liked. Personality, I've always liked. Brian Carter.
Brian Carter? Yeah, he's a good guy. Cool.
I mean, there's all kinds. There's Rick Small. There's some really cool.
Yeah.
Marty.
I think Rick is
Yeah.
probably up there on my list of just classic guys and very, very, and Bob Betts, just super passionate to this day about what he's doing. Rick is that way too.
They're really great ambassadors for Washington State for sure.
But they're very approachable guys too, and they're very, they've really helped Washington get on the map, and we're obviously there. And I was in France not too long ago, and people know about Red Mountain and Walla Walla, so
That's pretty cool.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that's happening.
Definitely. Well, right on.
All right.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks.
Take
for
care.
coming in.
All right.